Hi Tanishka, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. So, good evening, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you feeling right now?
I'm also feeling so great,
That's
fantastic.
wonderful. That's
And
really wonderful. How have
so,
your Diwali holidays been?
my Diwali holidays are going well, amazing. So,
Okay.
sir, can you introduce yourself one more time?
Sure. My name is Yash Tiwari, as we discussed in our previous class, and I'm a communication skills trainer. I teach and guide about how to improve speaking skills, how to improve vocabulary, how to improve the way that you share your thoughts and ideas. I'm also a storyteller. I write stories and I tell them in creative ways. And in the conversation that we are going to be having today, we are going to be focusing on improving your communication skills as well. So, are you excited about it?
Yes. So, today
That's
we
great.
can take the topic of storytelling. Like, that. That's why, like, I joined you one more time. So,
Okay,
like
all
in
right.
last session, we decided to have another session that
Mm-hmm.
we will have about storytelling.
Sure. Yes, yes, absolutely. So, firstly, before we even start with this interaction, can you tell me what is your favorite story of all time, Tanishka?
Okay, so my favorite stories are all, but I love Dogman stories.
The ones I couldn't hear, can you kindly repeat?
I like Dogman story. I love all
Okay,
stories, but one
all right.
one of the all every stories I like Dogman.
Okay, so what are these stories all about? Can you share a bit about that as well?
Yeah. So Dogman stories have lots of parts. So I have a part. So
Mhm.
I have four books of it.
Okay, all
So
right.
the names of that four books are Dogman, then Dogman Unleashed,
Mhm.
Dream and Punishment, and Mothering Heights, and Fetch 22. Sorry, I have five books. Fetch
Okay,
22. Dogman
all
Fetch
right.
22. So they're all about of the Dogman and
Mm-hmm.
a small little petty. The petty, the cat. The little petty means the cat only, but a little cat.
Okay.
And how? And I tell you, I think I tell you in the before session also, but I didn't
Mhm.
remember. I tell you. So how the dogman was created, like the head of the dog and the body of the man speeches the doctor. I think I
Mm-hmm.
told you. Or something. So I teaches. So first, the bomb spot, and then they go to the doctor. So the doctors teach the body of the man to the dog's head, and the new brand come dog man. How is the dog man created?
All right. That's
And
wonderful.
it's and
Yes,
it's
Tanishka, go
fictional
ahead.
story. It's
It,
fictional story. It is not real.
okay, all right. So it is a fictional story. What is the difference between fictional stories and non-fictional narrative?
Non-fictional stories that happens real, or incidents, but that happens in real,
Hmm.
and also in fictional is that is fake. It's like that's not real. Like some animals and talking animals, that
Sure.
imagination.
All right, all right. So if you are reading a newspaper and just above this dogman story, there is an article about something that happened in your locality or something that happened in your city. Will that qualify as a fiction story or as a non-fiction writing?
Uh, Fictional.
But you said that fiction is something that is imaginary. I said that this piece of writing is about something that happened in your locality, right?
It's non-fictional
It's non-fiction. Why is it non-fiction?
because it happens with me.
Okay, it happened in your region, it happened in your locality or your city, right? So we are clear that fiction writing is about stories, something that is imaginary. It might be inspired by something that actually happened in the real world, but non-fiction is where you are only stating facts, is where you are only stating what genuinely happened. Now, before I even move forward with the discussion, Tanishka, you mentioned that these Dogman stories are your favorite one. Can you tell me why exactly? You have told me what the stories are about, but now I want to know from you what are the three reasons that you like these stories?
So three reasons are, first of all, it's so interesting to read, and it's like about the jokes, serious, crying, and it's so interesting. Second reason is its conversations between that comic. So I love that. So there are what's are their hobbies, talking about what they like, and like that they're speaking, and the characters are so different. They're speaking, and it's so funny, so
Hmm.
interesting, and yeah, and there are some dialogues of that. So and the last reason is because it's so interesting, colorful, and it's colorful and lots of pictures are there. So
Hmm.
there in that book there is like how to create, like there is a picture of dogman in the book. So how to draw that dogman face expressions, that's also given in that book. So I
Sure.
love the most of that. Yeah, these are the
Okay.
three reasons. So
That's
can I
really
show
wonderful.
you my book of dogman fetch 22?
You
So I
can. You
purchased
said
it now
definitely can.
2 days back.
Okay. All right. Can you show it to me?
Yeah, this.
Yes, I have seen it. I actually have seen it online. This is so
Yeah,
wonderful.
I
All right.
purchased it from the Amazon. It's Dogman Fetch 22. It's written by the author is Dow Pilkey.
Okay. All right. How long did it take for you to read it? Have you read it entirely?
Yeah, I read it whole book, so I read it in 3 or 4 hours. See,
You
like
did.
this.
Okay. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's so amazing. So, which one is your favorite story? Can you show it to me right now?
In this,
Yes.
uh, it's the Goon Molly,
Okay.
Goon Molly that.
All right.
It's have a series, but in also there are some chapters in this book also. But the
Mm-hmm.
name is the Molly goes and Molly, that Molly,
Okay.
something like that name.
Mm-hmm.
And also I like that the final betrayal, the final betrayal.
Okay. All right. That is a very interesting art, I must say.
Yeah,
So, when you look at the art on the page, what is the expression that you can see on it? How would you define the expression of the art?
on the
No,
cover.
no, not on the cover. The story that you had shown me, the final betrayal.
Uh, so the expressions are like scary, then
Scary,
worried, funny,
worried. Okay, all
smile, and laughly,
okay, all
and
right,
happy,
all right. Okay,
or
that's
scared, or
sure.
crying.
That's wonderful. So, Tanishka, if I may ask, because I see that you are a wonderful reader at such a young age, do you like to write stories as well? Are you interested in writing stories of your own?
Yeah, I created my own stories and write in my diary. So,
You have.
you tell in your introduction that you create all your own stories. You are author, so can you create one story for me?
Can I create one story for you?
Yeah.
Well, before I do that, before I start speaking, I want to know from your side the story that you have written or you have worked on. Can you share a bit about it?
My own creative story is like, okay, so my story name is Needs and Wants. So I created my own. So
Hmm.
my story name is Needs and Wants. So there was one girl who lived with her family. So
Hmm.
she purchased lots of things, but her mother gave her, like wants want she buy the wants. She didn't think about the needs. So she she wants the branded shoes, branded clothes, so something that's just too expensive. But her mother could not affordable, but she gave it. She gave it. So like this happened. She didn't understand what is the value of needs and wants. So one day, the van fees were pending. Sorry, van fees were pending. So the van driver said to the girl mother that you're not giving money, and everyone beats her that you are not giving money because she didn't have any money. So her the girl feels so sad, and then promise her mother that she will also save the money and never buy the expensive things, and she will always buy the things that are needs, not want. So my moral of the story is we have to buy the things that are needed to us. That's
Okay. All right. So that is a very philosophical story, I must say, Tanishka. And the fact that even at such a young age, you are able to think so profoundly, you are able to think so philosophically, it is a huge thing. So I really appreciate you on it. Now, do you know what it means to think philosophically? Do you know the meaning of the word philosophical?
no,
You
I
don't?
didn't know.
Okay. Okay, so think about it this way: the message that you have conveyed, it is something that is valuable, right? It is something that is very deep. It is not a comical message, it is not a joke or something. It is a serious message. It is a message that is important for everybody to learn about. So, whenever you are thinking very deeply, and you are conveying a message or a thought or an idea that is valuable for everyone, and it is not a joke, it is not a comedy, that is what we call philosophical thinking. So it is wonderful that even at such a young age you are such a philosophical thinker. Okay,
Okay.
so now in the discussion, what happened was, when you were reading out the passage, there are certain areas that we still have to work on. So is it fine if I give my feedback as well, the areas that we have to work on?
Yes, sir, it's fine.
Oh, great. So, firstly, there are two words of which the pronunciation is feeling a bit wrong. I'm going to be writing those words separately in the chat box. You have to read them out. Okay. The first one I have written, and the second one I have written. Can you read out these two words for me?
Hidden enthusiast.
And two. So, what does hidden mean? Can you tell me?
Hidden is to hiding in some places.
Okay. And what about the second word? Can you read it out once again?
Mm, enthusiast.
No. See, the pronunciation is a bit wrong once again. So let's try it in a different way this time. Okay. I am writing the same word, but I'm going to break it out in three parts. Accordingly, you have to read it out. Okay.
Okay. Enthusiast and enthusiast.
Enthusiast, right? I'm sorry. It should be ENTHU. I wrote it a bit incorrectly, but you have spoken it correctly. So the pronunciation this time was correct, right? Can you speak it out once again?
Enthusiast.
Why were you able to speak it out correctly this time?
Because because you break the words.
Broke the
So
word down, right?
I read it separately.
You read it separately. So we are able to notice that whenever there is a difficult word and there is a long word and it feels very new, you do not know how to pronounce it properly, you do not know how to read it properly, don't try to read it at once. Try to read it in different parts. If it is a very long word, break it in three parts. If it is a long word and a new word but not too long, break it in two parts, because it becomes easier to pronounce it properly this way. Does it make sense?
Okay, sir.
All right. So we have to make sure that the reading style, especially the reading skill in regards to new words, is based on using the breakage of the same word, so it becomes it easier. The second thing that we have to work on is, and you have to let me know if my assessment is correct or not, you are still using the filler sound such as or a lot. Do you agree with this or not?
Yes, you also tell me in the last session.
Yes. So why do you think it happens? I want to know from you. What could be the possible reason behind it?
I don't know it happens
So
automatically.
all right. So, could it be, you have to let me know if my opinion is correct or not? Do you think that it could be because you are trying to find the right words, or you are trying to find the appropriate words? Could that be a
Yes.
reason? That could be.
Yeah, like I'm thinking to to create the words
Mhm.
to like I want to speak the sentence. So what should I use words? So I like
You are
that.
that is basically the time you are taking to think, but when you are trying to think the right words, you are using the or sound a lot. But at the same time, there is another word that you're using a lot, which is like. Like. Do you agree that this is a word that you repeat a lot?
Yeah, I say like
Exactly,
that.
exactly. So what I want you to know is that you are a very confident speaker. You are young. You are at a very young age, but you speak confidently, and that is already a huge skill. I can tell you very clearly. But there are only certain areas we have to work on: pronunciation, filler words, and of course, improving your vocabulary and basic grammar. Now, in the session today, I was able to note out even more areas that we have to work on, and slowly and gradually we will work on it. Right now, I have my next session scheduled as well, so I have to move towards it. But I hope you had a good time in the discussion today, Tanishka.
Okay, sir. So I was so like happy with talking with you, sir, and it's our second session. But
Exactly.
you didn't told the story that I asked.
I'm so sorry, but we did have a time crunch. I had to do the activity with you as well, right? That was very important. So we had to focus on that. But in the next interaction, maybe certainly we will try to find some time. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you so much, Tanishka, and see you soon in our next interaction. Take care.
Bye, sir. Have a great day. Catch you later.
Bye bye.